Hey guys, we're gonna be in First John. We're gonna be in First John chapter 5, verse 14. Yep, 14. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he will hear us. I got a lot of friends that will sometimes say, Ryan, how do you know you're in God's will? Well, okay, here's the thing. Listen to this verse again. Now, this is just one way. This is just one way to know if you're in his will. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he will hear us. When we start getting answered prayer, we start seeing that God's working. When we start seeing, when we're praying and we're asking according to his will, he hears us. And all of a sudden, things begin to happen. Things begin to take shape and take form. You can say, okay. But then, you're praying and you're not hearing anything. Sometimes God's saying, wait, that's true. But it says he hears us. He hears us. It like clicks. There's this, it's kind of like, these prayers keep going up, but when they're for selfish gain, when they're for the wrong reasons, when they're asked in vain, all of these things. But when they're asked according to his will, he hears us. That's one way to know if you're in his will, is you're praying and he's opening those doors, and he's opening those doors fairly quickly. All right. I understand that there are times he's asking you to wait. We have to be patient during those times. But this is a way to know this, okay? And this is the confidence that we have in him, okay? With confidence. He will hear us. He will hear us if we're asking according to his will. You say, well, it's always his will to heal. No. There were plenty of people. If it were, when Jesus was walking the earth, that's all he would have done. That's all he would have done. And here's the thing too. So, well, it's always his will for his people to be healthy and well, and for him to heal. No, it also says in the Bible, there's appointed unto man once to die. There is going to be a point at which God does not heal, but it's not because he doesn't heal. And then we use the adage, well, he heals on the other side. Well, that's certainly true. You're completely well there. All right. So maybe if we would clarify and say that it's always his will to one day have us in his eternal possession, if you will. He already owns us if we are his, amen. But in his eternal possession, on the other side, we'd be completely healed. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he will hear us. We can be confident that God hears us. We can be confident that God hears us. When we're asking something that he wants also for our lives, he's hearing and he's answering, because God is in the ultimate control. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful he loves me enough to hear me. I'm thankful that he loves me enough to allow me to boldly come before his throne. I'm thankful that I am a child, and I'm thankful that I'm his child, because I know that if I'll ask according to his will, he hears me. He's like, now you know my will. I'm going to work through this to make these things happen in your life. What an amazing God. What an amazing God. Love you guys.